Peace and prosperity, family. Shalom Batiyah. I'm gonna try to make this quick, but I know it ain't gonna be. Um, Trying to get a little bit of housework done and the apartment that the Most High has blessed me and my 4 children with. I love y'all because y'all allow me to be transparent, which is something that Abba gifted me with, that I have no problem with being myself. I never have. I always been a straight shooter and keep it real. I don't often like to show my ears because they're shaped funny. They're shaped funny. So that's one reason why I don't like to show my ears, because they're shaped funny. You see how they look? Like little elves' ears. They all shaped funny. Anyway, that's why I don't show my ears. I always keep them covered. But I'm tired of doing it because I have funny looking ears. Oh well. Anyway, that's besides the point. The reason why I got on here is because my heart's pounding. So I know Abba is pressing my spirit to do this. It's through Aquadesh pressing me here. I just got off the phone with my sister not too long ago, and boy, I'm a strong warrior of the Most High, and I'm a strong woman, period. I got a very strong spirit, and that's just something Abba gifted me with. And I just boo-hooed and boo-hooed and boo-hooed and boo-hooed. And, you know, she said something to me that just made me really, 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 really tap in right now. She said, sis, you were meant to be rejected. You've been set apart. You were meant to be rejected, abandoned, unloved, mistreated, called crazy. When Hamashiach told us 2,000 years ago that, excuse me, I'm so sorry, that he was rejected, we saw that in scripture. Abandoned, unloved, mistreated, called crazy. They even went further than that. You know, he went through it. And I ain't trying to, I'm just me. I'm me. I would probably be, you know what I'm saying, bunkers if we would go through the things that Hamashiach had to endure mentally, emotionally, verbally, and spiritually, and physically. What he dealt with, I would have been like, I'm offing everybody, or would have a complete mental break. This is how you know he's the Son of the Most High. That the spirit that dwelt within that flesh was not of this earth. It was of Yahuwah. It was his spirit that was in him. Angelic. Obedient to the will of the Father. Because when he came here, Hamashiach didn't have no woman. And I'm pretty sure if he did see a pretty woman that he had an interest in, he knew he couldn't do that, because that would just bring more devils, cause more problems, and get him off his mission, which he was sent here to save. His old wretched family members, us. That's why he cried a lot. Because he was rejected. He was hated. Ian called crazy. They wanted to kill him all the time. He knew the thoughts of everybody. And I'm like, not saying that I'm like him or anything like that. No, I understand now what he must have felt. To be hated and rejected by people you love, to be mistreated and abandoned, called crazy. And I am sitting there in my car after I dropped my children off at school this rising. And I'm sitting in my car just bawling my eyes out, talking to the Most High. And I'm going to say this. If you're going through it, and my sister said you're going through your grieving, because what I've been going through, it has to die. My marriage, everything. I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. Because that's what's wrong with a lot of these teachers on here. They sugarcoating y'all. They giving you scripture and all that good stuff, but they not. They paint it like everything's okay. And I know you're not supposed to let everybody in your business or anything like that, but I'm a weapon. Okay? I don't come to play with the devil because I know what he's capable of. And his little turds that follow him. His little minions. Witches, warlocks, monitoring spirits. All of them. And he's got some pretty powerful demons too. He's got some generals. They're vicious. He's got agents that get out and they study you. Collect information and data. And sometimes they be family. But the worst ones are your husbands and wives. They're not ordained to be with you. Anyhow, I got to thinking about all that and I just boo-hoo. Abba will show you throughout time that the people that are hurting you throughout your life are not from him. That you was put in their lives for a season to help them. And then it's time to move on. But oftentimes, we bring this on ourselves by not letting go. My sister told me. Brother Yabril told me some things. Abba been showing me all my life. And there's somebody else on here that showed me some things and told me a lot of stuff. Warned me about things. And I didn't listen. And it was in 2023 when this person was telling me this stuff. And I knew that it was Abba. I knew that it was the Ruach HaKodesh that was moving through this person telling me this. But I would not listen because I wasn't ready to be awakened. I was still asleep. And I knew all of this truth. I knew all of this. Been in this truth going almost 10 years. And still, y'all, I couldn't see. I couldn't see. My eye was not filled with light. And I'm not talking about the third eye. I'm talking about the light when Hamashai said, if thine eye, your mind, be filled with darkness, how great is that darkness? But if it's filled with light, the light of the Most High, the light of Yeshua, the light of the whole Ruach HaKodesh, all of that is light. How great is that light? I was not filled. I wasn't filled. Because I had not surrendered. So I'm in a grieving process right now. And all of us are going through this grieving. All I'm going to say is, just like my sister just posted her video, Yasharal, we're all sick. And we got to be burned up in this fire. So let the fire burn. If I'm going through it and I'm going to get through this, so can you. Hamashiach had to get through it too. For greater is he that is in you and me than he that is in this world. We got to be prepared for our husband. He's here. His spirit, he's here, y'all. And he's going to gather us. And we got to be ready for this wedding. He's coming for his bride who has made herself ready. Are you ready? Are you ready to marry the king?